Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, my dear student, Assalamu alaikum. Hope that you would be doing good. So we were studying about life of the Holy Prophet, peace be on him, within Makkah. So yesterday we studied about preaching of the Holy Prophet, peace be on him, that how he started his preaching within the Makkah. That was the lecture number 5. So today we are going to start lecture number 6. The topic of today's lecture is opposition and persecution by the Quraish. Okay, but I'm going to give you some hint. I'm going to give you draw some graph over there. I'm going to draw some circles over there. You need to listen to me carefully and try to follow my words by seeing those circles or seeing those graph over there. So the topic is opposition and persecution by the Quraysh. Start. So give background of the preaching. You can write down many things over there. For example, what you can write over there? You can write that actually Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, started his preaching soon after when he received the revelation in the cave of Hira, and he started his preaching in a publicly over there. Then people of Makkah started to give their reaction. Okay, this can be the start over there. Then reason why people of Makkah opposed him, why people of Makkah started to persecute him. This is the main question over there, because Holy Prophet started his preaching to correct the society, the corrupt society, and and then he started to criticize their way of living, their way of worshipping, their way of doing things over there. So he started to criticize them. So that is why people of Makkah turned against him. Not only the Makkah, but also the chief of the different tribes over there. So that is why people of Makkah started to persecute him, started to stop him from this kind of a preaching. Now you need to write down the detail. Now you can see in the picture actually I have made a different arrows and circles over there. You need to read them. For example, Muslims. So Muslims of the Makkah can be divided into two parts. On the left side, the Prophet. On the right side, common Muslim. Okay, let's start studying them one by one. If we study about the Prophet, so Holy Prophet was also persecuted by the people of Makkah in all way possible. They did whatever they can over there in order to stop the Holy Prophet, in order to ridicule the Holy Prophet, in order to criticize him. For example, they persecute him physically. Got it? You need to write down 2 to 3 events that how he was physically persecuted by the people of Makkah. Then comes mentally. He was mentally tortured by the people of Makkah over there. How? Actually, you can write down for many examples. For example, the daughters of the Holy Prophet was divorced by the people of Makkah, by the sons of Abu Lahab. This is how he was mentally disturbed. And spiritually, for example, he was given the title of Nauzubillah, magician. He was given the title of Abtar. He was given the title of madman, Nauzubillah. Got it? And so this is how he was persecuted by the people of Makkah, physically, spiritually, mentally, and socially as well. Got it? So people of Makkah started to cancel their relationship with him all the time. Financially can be over here. So people of Makkah persecuted the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, the most in all way possible. Whatever they can, they did over there in order to persecute the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. You can write down names over there. Who were the people who persecuted him? Got it? You need to write down everything in detail. Now let's move towards the common Muslims. So the common Muslims can be divided into two parts: the rich Muslims and the poor Muslim. Okay, who are the rich Muslims? Rich Muslim, who you need to write down the name, like Abu Bakr Siddiq, like Hazrat Usman, Hazrat Talha, and Zubair. They were the rich Muslims. They were the well-to-do. They were from the well-to-do families over there. You need to write down their names in detail over there. And the second is by whom, who persecuted them. You need to write down as well. Got it? Their uncles, their fathers, who were over there in order to persecute them, and what kind of a method was adopted by their family member in order to stop them. You can also write this as well. Then come the reaction. What was their reaction? Did they renounce their faith? Did they remain loyal to Islam? What was their approach? What was their reaction? And so many other things. Then comes the poor Muslim. So poor Muslim actually were also badly persecuted by the people of Makkah. Write down their names, like Hazrat Bilal, Hazrat Sumayya, Hazrat Rabia, and so many other people. Slaves were over there, poor subject of the society. Give their names in detail. Then comes by whom they were persecuted. Write down their masters, that who were involved in persecuting him, like Abu Jahl, Umayyah bin Khalf and others, and methods, what methods were adopted by those people. Got it? That how they were persecuted over there. Then reaction, what were their reaction? Did they re-announce the faith or not? Did they remain loyal to Islam or not? Okay, and some of them also sacrificed their life to protect their religion as well. So you need to write down these things in detail over there. Okay, you can write, this point can be write down in a proper way. How? Write down, for example, if you want to write down about Hazrat Bilal, write down about Hazrat Bilal was another slave man who was persecuted by Abu Jahl. Got it? And he used to do this and so many things. Then his reaction. Choose a person who used to persecute him, how he was persecuted, and what was reaction. You can write down this as well. Got it? So choose a person, then write down everything in detail over there. Okay, now let's move towards other plan B. So when people of Makkah saw this, actually nothing is giving us results, so they started to move towards plan B. So they think that actually whatever is Holy Prophet is doing, actually he might be stopped by the plan B. So what was plan B? When they did not see their plan working, they came with another plan. They came to him and said that if you want to be a rich person, we can give you a money. Okay, if we are doing this, criticizing our idols, way of living and worshipping, we can give you the money, but you need to stop from doing this. Okay, we can also make you the king as well. You can be the chief of Makkah, but stop criticizing our idols and so many things. Then they said, if you want to marry someone, the beautiful lady of the earth, we can also arrange this as well. So he was trying to bribe by the people of Makkah by giving him these options, the worldly luxuries. But Holy Prophet denied all these offers, because he was doing whatever he was doing, he was doing for the sake of God, for Allah Almighty, to put the people on the right path. Then they came with the plan C. They went to Hazrat Abu Talib, and they threatened the life of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. They came to Hazrat Abu Talib and told him that your nephew is not doing some bad things over there. If you don't stop him, we will do this and so on to him. Then Holy Prophet was being called by his uncle Abu Talib. Then Holy Prophet said some specific words over there. You need to write down those words in your reference. So this is how he was persecuted and opposed by the people of Makkah. And in the end, you need to write down the end. For example, how Muslims remain steadfast and loyal toward Islam. They never step back from their faith. Few of them has to face the death over there. So this is how you need to write down all these points in detail. And I hope that actually you might have the proper knowledge of everything. Tomorrow we are going to meet with another topic. Until then, Allah Hafiz.